Malian music record owner Naira Marley and Lagos socialite Sam Larry have sparked mixed reactions after making their first public appearance since their release on bail. In a viral TikTok video, the duo who spent about 50 days in jail were seen stepping out in Lekki in the company of their protege Zinoliski, looking all fresh and fly. Mohbad may have gone to the great beyond, but his ghost continues to cry for justice. Sadly, many fans of the late Afrobeat star have been expressing disgust that these suspected killers are moving around freely as if nothing happened.
I don't get my money, my guy. Just trying on somebody, my guy. Nobody or nobody, guy. On
the other hand, the likes of VeryDarkMan have been expressing happiness that Sam Larry and Naira Marley have been released, stating that it is proof that they were never guilty to begin with.
Alright, so Naira Marley, Sam Larry, they are back on the streets. First of all, I'm really happy for them. I am very, very happy for them.
On the other hand, many have chose to blame the Nigerian legal system, the police, the government, and for some, Mohbad's father. But more importantly, everyone wants to know if Sam Larry and Naira Marley's release marks the end of the fight for justice for Mohbad. Even with his autopsy results still not out, is it time to move on? Or are the police doing their job?
Hello guys, it's T-Code here for African Glitz.
Follow me.
It's no longer news that the mysterious passing of popular singer Oladimeji Promise Aloba, better known as Mohbad, sparked nationwide protests demanding answers and justice. This caused the Nigerian police to exhume the late singer's body for an autopsy, which after 2 months and counting is still not ready. Subsequently, about 5 prime suspects were named, including Mohbad's former boss Naira Marley and his friend Sam Larry, both of whom bullied the singer while alive. The two friends were massively cancelled by Afrobeat music lovers worldwide, whose songs got banned from airing on national radio and TV. Sam Larry, who had initially refused to come forward, was first arrested on September 28, followed by Naira Marley on October 3, 2023. 3 days later, they were arraigned before a Yaba magistrate court in connection to the death of Mohbad, where the court ordered their remand in police custody until they met their condition bail. After much back and forth on November 17, 2023, Sam Larry and the Soapy crooner were released after spending about 50 days and 44 days in custody, respectively. The police spokesperson in Lagos State, Benjamin Hundeyin, confirmed their release in a statement, noting that the courts granted them bail for 20 million naira with 3 responsible sureties in like sum. As part of their bail conditions, the duo were mandated to submit their passports and report weekly to the State's Criminal Investigation Department in Kpanti, Yaba. As they have been categorized as pariahs, many expected that Naira Marley and Sam Larry would keep their heads down until investigation into Mohbad's passing were completed and they were acquitted. But to everyone's surprise, the duo was having fun and living their best life in Lagos, and Sam Larry made sure to let us know on Wednesday, November 29, 2023. In a TikTok video he shared, the Lagos socialite was seen in the company of Naira Marley and his protege Zinoliski in Lekki before riding together in a car. While still in custody, many Nigerians were skeptical about the bullies being convicted if found guilty. There was widespread speculation that they were only being remanded to distract everyone from discovering the truth behind Mohbad's passing, hoping that after a while, everyone would move on and Naira Marley and his cohorts would slowly integrate back into society. With this in mind, the duo release has sparked mixed reactions online. One of the first persons to react is popular commentator Martins Vincent Otse, aka VeryDarkMan. Since Naira Marley and Sam Larry's arrest, the TikToker has been pointing accusing fingers at the late Mohbad's wife, insisting that she should be the prime suspect. While also calling for a DNA test on Liam, the 6-month son of the late singer, VeryDarkMan affirmed that Sam Larry and Naira Marley are innocent, especially Naira Marley, whom there isn't any video evidence of him abusing the late singer. Using the same energy, VeryDarkMan lamented that the real culprits would get away with what they did because of the distractions. Now that the predictions have come to pass, the social media commentator has once again bared his mind to everyone.
Because up until now, when me and Una dey talk, I have still not seen a video or a recording where Naira Marley is directly connected to this case. Do you understand? If you remember back in the case, I said if you people want to nail Naira Marley and Sam Larry, even as we no get evidence, all you need to do is to get an eyewitness. Do you understand? That was where I said, okay, the likes of Bella Shmurda that seem to claim that they know a lot, and the likes of Liv Smart and the rest, they have to go to the court, and then they'll be like an eyewitness, then they'll make a statement. But during the corona inquest and every other thing, during when courts, they thought they don't get evidence enough. If you remember, the court said they don't have evidence, that people that have evidence should come. Do you understand? And according to what I heard, they say Bella Shmurda no go give in testimony. He no go court, go give statements. They say Liv Smart no go anywhere. So how you take what made them nail these people?
VeryDarkMan maintained that there was no evidence linking the duo to the death of Mohbad, which could be the reason they were granted bail. The Abuja-based influencer said the case was scattered by noise and unsubstantiated publications by some blogs and social media users like Iyabo Ojo. VeryDarkMan further explained that the case was deeper than what people could see and that some elements of jealousy were playing out.
Now where we say they don't talk say their Naira Marley no they involved, who can't buy the boy? That will be the next question. If you really want justice for Mohbad, now be the case. Now case starts. Now when I'm supposed to come, they talk say, okay, we had those 3 boys. Up till now, nobody they talk anything about those 3 boys. Who they protect the boys? All the people inside the car. They say the boy wife did the car. They say this one did the car. They say, no, you can't tell us 1 or 2 things because all what they talk for the corona inquest, you know, really tap. You understand? This case don't scatter. It don't scatter.
VeryDarkMan is not alone. Popular ex-influencer Daniel Rega also weighed in on Naira Marley and Sam Larry's release. In a post, the controversial personality claimed the suspects are still guarded by the police yet under supposed investigation. Naira Marley and co are still guarded by uniform officers. Correct me if I am wrong, but there is a police Mopol officer in the video that's circulating on the net. He is even moving with an escort. Someone who is under investigation supposedly still have that privilege? What a country, he wrote. Also reacting, fast-rising politician Tonto Dikeh penned an open letter to the late Mohbad's father, Mr. Joseph Aloba. In the lengthy post, the single mother insinuated that the lack of justice for Mohbad up until now may be his fault. I can empathize with the harsh realities of poor condition, but when it involves your own flesh and blood, your son, it's truly heartbreaking. How is it that material things or wealth seems to outweigh the love for your own child? The hurried and undignified burial of our dear Mohbad within merely 24 hours of his supposed passing, compounded by insufficient arrangements due to financial constraints after getting a whooping sum of 2 million naira, is deeply distressing considering his status. Need I remind you of the shameless, senseless and inhumane way Mo's neck was broken, she wrote. Further, the retired Nollywood actress decried how he treated his son's widow. While we acknowledge that Mohbad is indeed your son, please note that he was a married man and the responsibility should extend to his wife regardless of any circumstances. In your quest for global assistance and DNA verification, it's crucial to address the right of that woman personally, the one who holds the answers. By the way, I totally agree with DNA, but why are you asking Nigerians for DNA and not Wunmi? The actress asked. The mother of one said, your immersion in social media driven by trivialities and fleeting fame is disheartening. I find solace in the knowledge that you are not a part of my family, sparing us the pain of witnessing your disregard for your son's memory. It's bewildering that your discontent only surfaced upon witnessing contributions to your grandson in the custody of his mother, your late son's wife. Tonto further made a jaw-dropping disclosure alleging that Mohbad's father has been capitalizing off his son's death and charges between 10,000 naira and 15,000 naira to grant interviews. She urged him to do better for the sake of his son. Do right by your son, she wrote. The post from Tonto Dikeh was criticized by netizens who believe it's time for the actress to step down from the late Mohbad family issues. According to them, the actress is insistent on painting the grieving father as a bad person, all because he asked that a DNA test be done on Mohbad's child. Others have taken a cue from the actress and asked the man to do right by his son and focus on getting justice for Mohbad. Many Nigerians have been sharing their opinions on Naira Marley and Sam Larry's recent public appearances on social media. Some maintained that they are both cancelled for life, convicted or not, while others have asked that Nigerians move on and accept them back into the fold. Reacting, one user wrote, even if Naira Marley proves heaven and earth, I would never stream his song again in life. At least that's one thing I can do for Mohbad. It's funny how people forget how police overlook all the evidence of assaults. Still, nothing happened to get justice. Keep resting. One added, can we now cancel Naira Marley now that he has beaten all the allegations and has met bail conditions? One wrote, last, now who die now he lose. If only Mohbad's parents held him through the storms of life, he would still be alive today. Another reacted, with all the money Naira has, he keeps wearing undersized shirts. I don't know why. Man and his crew are just a total turn off for me right now. May Kama give back to them in 1 million folds since the police can't get a fair justice. One wrote, Sam Larry will forever be remembered as a bully. Naira Marley will never get any endorsement from any established organization. Image gone. What do you think about Naira Marley and Sam Larry's first public appearance following their release? Do you think this marks the end of justice for Mohbad, even though they were released on bail? Do you agree with VeryDarkMan that they were never guilty of anything? Do you agree with Tonto Dikeh that Mohbad's father is an impediment to the cries for justice for his son? Finally, do you think Naira Marley and Sam Larry remain cancelled for life, or Nigerians will embrace them in no time?
Share your opinion in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please comment, like and share. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be notified every time I upload a new video so that you don't miss out. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.